Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't watched any of my videos, please do watch them, and if you like them, please do like, share and subscribe to my videos. And my YouTube ID is Shalaja Rao 7081. Please do like, share and subscribe. And so previously what we have done was, in the lectures I've given on Indian philosophy, previously we had done the philosophy of Jainas, and that falls under the heterodox classification of the Indian philosophy. And so we had an introduction of the Jaina philosophy. Now we are going to do the nature and kinds of knowledge, and this falls under the epistemological portion of the Jaina philosophy. Okay, so consciousness is the inescapable essence of every soul according to the Jainas, and consciousness is something which is being pondered upon very predominantly in the Indian philosophy. And so the Jainas believe that it is an inescapable essence of every soul according to the Jainas, whereas the Charvakas were like the consciousness is an accidental property arising only under some conditions. So consciousness is conceived like the sun's light, and which is capable of manifesting itself and everything else unless some obstruction prevents it from reaching its object. So consciousness is of significance here, and consciousness is conceived like the sun's light. It's like an ultimate goal, and it's due to such certain obstructions we are unable to reach that, we are unable to see that particular light. So, and this obstruction could be late. We are going to come to that part where we are going to know what this obstruction is. So, had there been no obstructions, soul would have been omniscient, and omniscience is a potentiality inherent in every soul. So, Jainas hold that this limitation is due to the obstructions or the obstacles created by different karmas. So this karma obstruction is the one which is hindering a soul to reach its destination. And this obstruction, which obstructs in different degrees the natural consciousness of the soul, and thus deprives it of its omniscience. The body, senses, and the mind are all constituted by the karmas, and the soul's power too is limited by them. Now we are going to come down that Jainas have admitted that there is a two-fold classification of the knowledge, and that is immediate classification and the mediate classification. Immediate classification is relatively immediate, where the perception is of external or an internal objects through the senses, or the mind is immediate as compared with the inference. Still, such knowledge cannot be said to be absolutely immediate, because even here the soul known through the medium of something else, the senses of manasa. So, in addition to such ordinary or empirical immediate knowledge, there is also really or absolutely immediate knowledge which a soul attains by removing its karma obstacles. Okay, so we have done that the knowledge is classified into immediate and the mediate knowledge. And the immediate knowledge is the knowledge which is acquired directly from the environment, and it is perceived directly from the environment. And so immediate knowledge is further classified as vyavharika and paramarthika. Vyavharika is the knowledge which is acquired through the medium of the sensory organs, and the Paramarthika is the immediate knowledge which a soul attains by removing its karma obstacles. In such a knowledge, the soul's consciousness becomes immediately related to the objects without the medium of senses, simply by removal of the karmas that prevented it from reaching these objects. So, this Paramarthika is a kind of an higher advanced way of acquiring the knowledge. In such a knowledge, the soul's consciousness becomes immediately related to objects without the medium of senses, simply by removal of the karmas that prevented it from reaching those objects. So here the obstacles are removed which were hindering the human's capability to reach its particular goal, and then humans can actually attain the purpose for which they were meant to. So there are now the different kinds of such really immediate knowledge which have been distinguished. Now the such as the Ardhyana and Keval Jnana. Kevala Jnana. Ardhyana is like a limited knowledge, and Keval Jnana is the liberated, it's a knowledge which is of higher significance, because this is like the knowledge which is being acquired by the liberated souls, and they have been enlightened through it. Then the three kinds of extraordinary or extrasensory perceptions which are immediate par excellence. These are the three kinds of extraordinary extrasensory perceptions which are immediate par excellence. But in addition to this, there are two kinds of ordinary knowledge possessed by average person. These are called mati and shruta. So there are differences of opinion among Jaina writers regarding the exact meaning of the term, but ordinarily mati is taken to mean any kind of knowledge which we can obtain through the senses or through the manasa. Shruta is the knowledge obtained from authority. Now Jainas have given an account by which the ordinary perceptions takes place and it's retained. At first there is only a distinct sensation, say of a sound, and it is not yet known what it means. The primary state of consciousness is called avagraha, which is basically meaning grasping the initial knowledge from the object, and then arises the query. Now there arises the query about what this knowledge basically means. Sorry, what is this sound? This questioning state of the mind is called the query. Then comes a definitive judgment like this is the sound. Now you are making a judgment. First it was like grasping the object from the environment, then is the query, then you have like wondering about what this knowledge is about, and then the third is like coming to the judgment, and this is called this is the sound of a car. This is called the avaya, removal of doubt. Then what is ascertained, then what is ascertained is retained in the mind. This retention is called dharana. Okay, and so shruta, the second kind of ordinary knowledge, is mostly interpreted as knowledge obtained from what is heard from others. Okay, as we have already discussed, the mati and the shruta. Shruta is the knowledge which is acquired from the authority. Okay, So this was basically about the kind of nature and the kind of knowledge. There are two kind of knowledge: immediate and mediatic knowledge in the Jaina philosophy. And then now we are going to move forward with the Charvakas view of philosophy. And the Charvakas, as we have discussed, they denied the relevance of inference altogether, and they said that the perception is the only and the best mode of mode of knowledge, best source of knowledge. And the Charvak, and they believe that inferences is invalid, and the knowledge which is imparted through inference is not it's not reliable. And the Jainas actually repudiated the Charvakas, saying that the same way you were saying, the same way the perception, like uh, the inferences could be wrong, the same way the perceptions could also be invalid. So and so the Charvakas, so it is said over here, so the only reasonable conclusion is that any source of knowledge, be it the perception or inference or testimony, should be regarded as valid insofar as it yields a knowledge that does not prove misleading. The criteria of validity should be the harmony of the knowledge with the practical consequences to which it leads. Okay. Now I believe you must be very much clear with the idea of Jaina philosophy of knowledge and the criticism of the Jainas against the Charvakas, all the views and opinions. So Sadvara is that particular aspect of Jaina philosophy. Okay, so Jaina philosophy has it like Satvara has seven forms of judgment, like Sapta Ban Kinaya. It's so damn difficult to pronounce it. So let's we are going to do that. Okay. So please, thank you for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed listening to my video, and you gained some a little bit of knowledge also out of it. So thank you for watching once again, and if you really like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my video. Okay, till we meet again,